Collin, we'll start with you. So you've been limping all day on the court. Can you explain exactly what happened to your knee yesterday and ankle?
Yes, so I was playing mixed doubles and I lunged for a ball to my right, so most of the weight was on my right leg. I slipped and slipped mostly backwards, so all the weight was sent into my heel. So the diagnosis by the doctor is bruising in my Achilles. So I don't know exactly what that entails. I got to get an MRI after this tournament to kind of diagnose it, but it's bruising of the Achilles and certainly a lot of inflammation.
And what does your recovery look like tonight?
Recovery, lots of ice, then heat, so that really did wonders for me yesterday. I did a session this morning with the marvelous Dr. C, so she sorted me out, and I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now without her help, so big shout out to her. And yeah, I'm just going to do everything I can to play as well as I can tomorrow.
And Ben, with Connor and Matt being a new partnership, were there any expectations going into it?
Yeah, well, I mean, we played Matt a lot, Connor less so. I think the game plan going in was definitely a lot of middle dinks. I think that's a common theme for that type of team. Middle returns, middle drops, and then definitely applying pressure. I felt like there were a fair number of pop-ups with more aggressive offensive dinking. So kind of offensive dink, look for pop-up, and convert as soon as you get that.
Yeah, kind of touching on that, you did pick up a lot of slack today, especially because Collin was targeted all day by the lobs. What was the game plan going in, knowing Collin was injured?
Well, I mean, the game plan varied throughout the day. At the beginning, I was like, well, let's just play one and see how it feels. Second one, kind of similar. And I think as the day got on, he got more comfortable. He's moving a little better and definitely played his best in that last one. So really, I'm just here to kind of give him whatever he needs, and as soon as he was starting to move better, I think I pulled back a little bit and let him do his thing, like in this last one. So I was a role player today.
Collin, were you expecting to be targeted so much?
Yeah, definitely on the lobs. It was pretty obvious that moving backwards was difficult for me. So I told Ben at the start of the day, you're running for lobs, you're running for drop shots, and you're going to cover a lot of court. So the player that he is, he can make up for the stuff that I'm missing. So that's the biggest reason why we're in championship Sunday.
And last question for you, Ben. You've seen a lot of Connor Garnett in singles lately. Give us your assessment on his doubles game.
Yeah, spectacular singles player. Definitely movement is a strength, and his backhand is a strength. So he's another player in doubles where he's using a two-handed backhand. With that, his hands are pretty good because you kind of have that two-handed backhand with the support and the quickness. Shot selection is interesting at times. I think that improves that to probably be a little better. But I think we all figure things out like that gradually, and I think he's a pretty good player.
All right, thank you guys. See you on Sunday.
Thanks.